Yep. What's going on? What's going on this Saturday night? Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. Saturday night, man. What's going on with y'all? I'm here chilling, man. I left Ale House just now. Um, I was watching the Tennessee versus South Carolina game. South Carolina was putting it on Tennessee. When I left, it was the score was 42-31. I don't know if Tennessee is gonna come back. And LSU was having trouble with UAB. So it's a crazy day. Crazy day in college football. What you call it? Michigan, they barely won. Georgia barely won. Ohio State barely won. It's just one of them days. You feel me? One of them crazy days, man. If you into sports, if you into football, it's one of them crazy days. And as I was sitting at the as I was sitting at Ale House and I was watching the games, I was thinking to myself, I'm just thinking, man, it's unfair how they do it in college football because, for instance, I'm watching Tennessee, right? They've been doing good all year. Their record is 9-1. So you telling me if South Carolina beat Tennessee, like they're out of it, they're out of the picture. Cause right now they're sitting at number 5 in the country. So in college football, man, you have a 2-loss team and they're pretty much done. They have no chance to win the championship. I think that's kind of crazy. I think they need to look at the way they do things, man, and come up with some type of a better playoff system or something. X2 in the building, what's going on? Javon, what's popping? Yeah, I don't like that system, man. Like because like you can't underestimate your rival. You know what I'm saying? Like South Carolina do not like Tennessee. Like every time they play each other, they go hard. So I don't care who's ranked. I don't care who's unranked. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a good game. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good game. And even when you have like Michigan going up against Illinois and stuff like that, them games be good, man. Like nowadays you got like a I don't care who's ranked and who's unranked. Any team can beat any team any given day. Well, let me not get carried away. You got some sorry ass teams out there. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You say I got work tomorrow, man. I don't work on no damn Sunday. What are you talking about, man? You crazy? Oh, Javon, you got a the trainer that knows me. What company you work for now, man? Who is it? Who is it? Who the hell is gonna leave US? Why he left US Food to go to whatever company you at? And whoever it is, man, tell his ass that we got a big ass raise at Cheney, man. That's where he need to be. You know? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like Monday, they showed us. Oh, okay, okay. You talking about Courtney? Yeah, cool ass Courtney. Okay, okay, okay. That's where you at. Okay, okay. Man, I don't know why Cheney don't take you back, man. I don't know what's going on, man. That's my dog right there, man. Tony, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not. I don't really like. I don't really get down on the shuttle side like that. I know they got a raise recently. I don't know on the shuttle side. I don't know if they can hustle to make extra money. I don't know how it works over there. So I don't even want to lie to you, bro. You feel me? But I can guarantee you one thing that whenever you do shuttle, like you'll always make more money throwing cases. I can guarantee you that. You know, so that's one thing I can guarantee you. So, but I'm pretty sure that I mean, knowing Cheney, I'm pretty sure they're gonna pay you decent for the shuttle. But I just don't. It's an easy job though. Hey, if you tired of Cisco, man, come on over to shuttle, bro. You are throwing cases at Cisco? What area are you at? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, I be meeting some Cisco drivers, bro, on my route. They be in denial, man. They be in denial. Shout out to Cisco, man. I got respect for that company. But so Tony, you tired of throwing cases? You don't want to throw cases no more, or you just want to do shuttle? Like I met this Cisco driver the other day, bro, and he telling me that you know what I'm saying. He telling me that he got a route. I'm like, what's your route? He's like, oh, this is my route. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how the hell this dude telling me this is route where every time I turn around, I see a different Cisco driver on the route? Like, what the heck he talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I just let that one slide. You know what I mean? Like, he in denial, man. And I told him once he get out of denial, to give me a call. Don't wait too late. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. Most of the good routes over here is taken. They're gone. They're done. And I've been telling a lot of people for a long time now to apply, and they didn't want to listen to me. But it's one more decent route that's available, right? Just one more. Because over here, once a driver get on a good route, man, and they see that they making money and stuff like that, they don't leave the route that easy. You know what I mean? You guys gotta understand, like most of the Cheney guys that you guys meet out there that complain that they're not making no money and they're crying and they complain about this and that, them the drivers that don't have a route, them the drivers that's just I ain't trying to say nothing bad about nobody, but they're just them drivers. You get what I'm saying? So believe who you want to believe, man. Whoa, you guys got to stack the chicken? Do you make dip? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, Javon. Do you make the dip, bro? Hey, X2, I am scanning the cases, man. What are you talking about? Oh, you say somebody won $366 million? That's a lot of money, man. What do you say she? Hold up. What do you say she was a woman? What happened to her? You said she was a woman. What happened to her since she was a woman? And I'm happy. I'm happy for her, man. I'm happy for her. That's a lot of damn money. She better give back. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, right, Javon? I called Courtney, man, like a couple months ago. There was a Fort Lauderdale route open, right? You want some of this? Huh? Yeah. There was a Fort Lauderdale open, right? And I told him, I'm like, yo, I called him. I'm like, apply, bro. Apply to the route, Fort Lauderdale Beach, because I know he know that area. And for some reason, man, he just stalled it out. Cause I heard he was supposed to go back to U.S. Food or something like that, but I guess he ain't never went back. But the route was open, man. And the thing is, man, like people that I know, I usually don't call a veteran driver or people that I know without it being a route available. You know what I'm saying? So now that route is covered. That route is covered. And I know he could have do it too because he knows that area, man. He did that route. He did that route for years at US Food. Years. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I wonder what she gonna do with all that money. Yo, who did that story on YouTube? Chill production. Who did that story? Yeah, I typed it in. I seen it. I seen it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Javon, this a problem, right? There's a problem with like a lot of guys that work at US Food, that worked at US Food currently and worked there before. Even Cisco drivers too. It's hard. It's really hard to convince them that we make money. Um, it's not easy to convince those guys. So, like a lot of times, like I tell somebody about a route, and they usually be having like second thoughts and stuff like that. And me personally, I'm not gonna force nobody to do what they don't want to do. So I just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Like since I've been at Cheney, I'm making way more money than I make at US Food, and I'm doing less work doing it. You feel me? So I don't know how else to break that down to you guys. I mean, U.S. food pays good outside of Florida. They're one of the best paying companies, probably the best outside of Florida. You say, what are all the routes? The guys that run out the drop yard. What drop yard trail? We got drop yards everywhere. We got Fort Pierce. We got Pompano. We got two in Miami. We got Orlando. We got drop yards everywhere. But honestly, I don't know what they got going on out the drop yards though. Yeah, they got in Orlando. Oh, I'm not out of no drop yard. I'm out of the warehouse. I'm out of the corporate building now. When I was running out the drop yard in Fort Pierce, I used to go to Melbourne. Melbourne was my route. I missed that route because that route was easy. You said what goes on inside the drop yard? Working out of a drop yard is really basic. It's really basic. You go to work, your trailer is there, connect to your trailer. Usually, if you work out of a drop yard where there's no office, usually the driver put the paperwork in the back of the trailer. If your drop yard have an office, um, usually you go in the office and you find your paperwork on the table. Hook up to your trailer, and just do your pre-trip and go. Working out a drop yard, you got to be very responsible because there's nobody there, so there's nobody to hold your hands. You got to come to work on time, and you got to make sure you do a good pre and post trip the trailer because you don't want a bad trailer coming back to you. You know, and one of the worst thing that can happen to you, it's happened to me before when I was at U.S. Food Drop Yard, is a shuttle driver, even though it's not their fault technically, but I kind of blame the office. But when a shuttle driver throw your paper in the back of the trailer and the paperwork gets wet and you cannot use that paperwork for the customer, that's a problem. Now, what they should do, they should put in some type of plastic covering so if the trailer is wet, there'll be no issue. Can I show you guys? Nah, I can't show you. We're not allowed to have phones in the warehouse. So no, I can't show you that. That's crazy. Say, is it easy? Right about now, it's not because it's the busy season. So trucks are getting out a little later. Guys in the warehouse have a little bit later extra work. That's crazy, Javon. So you guys can't use the jacks at PFG? Oh, what did they do with my truck? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I can tell you that. So when we come back, it's a real simple process, right? When we come back to the warehouse, we drive over by where we have our hand trucks. Um, we stop, we take out our hand trucks, lock it up. Then we drive to the dock, do our pre-trip, post-trip real quick. Then we get out and we go put up our electric jacks. And then after there, we don't have to do nothing else after there, you have some people that work in the yard. Once the truck is offloaded, which we don't offload, we have people that do that. Once they offload the trailer, the guys, they take the trailer over to the wash bay and they wash out the trailer every single day. And after they finish doing that, they have specific places for the trailers to be parked. So 36 have their own areas, 48 have their own areas. After they finish that, they they just go park our tractors in the parking lot. For when we come in the morning, we just park and jump in our tractors. So a real simple process. Oh, me personally, I would say about 600 to 700 cases a day, anywhere from 14 to 20 stops. Oh, Cheney, Orlando, that's crazy. Gee, what's going on? Hold up. You said you drove over there? Of course the guard ain't gonna let you in for no reason. Yeah, X2, it is a lot of stops, but the sweet thing about my route is the majority of my stops is within a 2 to 3 mile radius. Like I was talking to a PFG guy the other day, we was at a stop together and we was delivering, and he asked me how many stops I got. I told him 20, and I asked him how many stops he got. He said 13, and he was like, "Damn, you got a lot of stops." I'm like, "Yeah," but then I looked at him. I'm like, "Yo, you see this street right here where we're at right now?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I got 8 stops on this street." So I've been at Cheney now. Like I left U.S. Food like a year and 6 months, something like that. Yeah, about a year and 6 months or 7 months. Oh, you want to go back to Pepsi? Oh, you average 950 cases? Let me see. Let me tell you how much money I make if I average that at Cheney. Hold up. Let me do a quick math real quick. 13 stops. If I had that many cases at Cheney every day, I'd do 140 easy for the year. But I don't want that much cases no more, man. OG, man, it's easy once you get into it. It and it's good, man. It pays good, better than beverage. But yo, I'm gonna end up getting out of here, man. My phone gonna die. I'll check back in tomorrow with y'all. Y'all be easy out there, yo. Yeah, Tony, if I did those type of cases, yep. And I'm talking about easy.